See, this is the first big of 3 marks of Manipal. See, how can we do it? They said determine the value of R that will result in maximum power to the zero point 0.2 ohm resistor. Means what is RL? RL is 6.2 ohm, not this R. Okay, because they want to transfer maximum power to the 6.2. That means this is RL. Got it? Now they said also obtain the maximum power dissipated under that condition. So we know the formula that maximum power is square TH divided by 4RL. Correct? So for that we should know RL. RL they have already given, that is 6.2 ohm. Correct? Now we need to calculate VTH. So we have two things to calculate. One, we need to calculate VTH. After substituting the value, then we'll get maximum power. Now let's see what is the value for the VTH, or how we can calculate VTH. But for VTH, we should know the value for R, right? Then only we can calculate VTH now. So for R, we need to calculate RL. RL is equal to RTH, that is equal to how much? 0.2, correct? So for RTH, we have to make some steps. What was the step? That voltage source must be short circuit and current source must be open circuit. Correct? Let's draw the diagram again. This was the diagram. I am making the short circuit the voltage source. Resistance is as it is. RL 3 ohm is as it is. Again short circuit the voltage source. 5 ohm is as it is. Get the current source, and to calculation of RTH RL will be open circuit, है ना? यही होता है. RL is open circuit and will mark it as A and यही बनेगा diagram. hmm? Now as you know RL is equal to RTH is equal to 6.2. हम क्या करते थे? That open circuit the RL. So we'll always mark across A and B. Now we need to calculate RAB. RAB is how much? As you can see, R and 3 ohm are connected in series or in parallel. Tell me, R and 3 ohm, they are connected in parallel or series? Tell me, they are connected in parallel, right? So RTH would be equal to RAB equal to R parallel 3. Then it is combined in series with the resistance of 5 ohm. Because if I'll redraw the diagram, then the diagram would be like this: R parallel 3 and then the resistance of 5 ohm, right? Now they are connected in. So if I'll solve it further, RTH value that is equal to RL that they have given zero point 0.2 ohm, R parallel 3 R into divided by R plus 3 plus 5, correct? So if we'll solve it further, then we'll get the value for R. Okay, well solve it. 6.2 multiplied by R plus 3 is equal to R plus 5. I'm not solving complete, but after solving it we'll get the value for R. Our first part completed. Understood? They didn't give the R value, they gave the RTH. Now in the next part what we need to do, we need to calculate VTH, correct? So again I'm redrawing the diagram. Voltage source short circuit. This R value we have obtained from here. I know the value. So RL was 0.2. So we need to calculate the voltage across A and right, and we'll take the current source as it is. Rest of the things are as it is. This 12 volt, 10 volt, ohm, 5 ohm, and 2 ampere. Okay. Now next what we need to calculate VTH. VTH is equal to VAB. Let us consider this one as C as D. So now you are standing at A, but you have to move towards B, correct? So what you can write down is C plus V plus V. Yeah? EAC is how much? That is according to Ohm's law. IAC into RAC. BCD is how much? 10 volt. They have already given that the voltage across C and D is 10 volt. And VD is how much? That is IDP multiplied by R yoga. Then IAC, as you are moving from A to C, so current should also move from A to, you are moving from D, current should also move from D. So if I'll solve it further, IDB, the current source, like directly we can put 2 ampere because current source is in the corner wall. Resistance is 5, है ना? Plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus. So we will either take all the first sign or all the second sign. All the first sign is plus. IAC, we need, we don't know. RAC is ohm. IAC we can calculate it by using mesh analysis. That is, I don't know the value of R, but after getting this, we'll get the value of IAC. Okay, so we can substitute it over here, then we'll get some value for VTH. Understood? Now in the last and final step, we need to calculate maximum power, that is V squared TH divided by 4 RL. Which we have calculated RL is equal to 6.2 ohm, and then we can solve it. Understood?